I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs and tries to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we made it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to ready to start sharing with our poems. Sorry, your forehead. Had they already noticed already? She's fine, don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find anything needed? I have it right. Sorry, Fancy glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sorry. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ah, sounds like you ended up doing all the work, BGI. Well, sorry. I have failed to come up with an excuse for sorry. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Ha, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Fuck my poem. I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. I'd start reading, Should we do the same thing again? Like we did last time? Like, you know, go to Yuri, then we go to Sayori, then Natsuki, then Monica? This should be the last one again. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna follow that pattern. Go to Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, BGI. Your skills are already improving. Called total bullshit. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. Oh, she's shy. Her face. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. If you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring, metaphors can go a long way. I don't feel like you need to work on your brain like tuning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down your things you see and hear. That's one way of truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's a very interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I have, well, an example of that I'll like you to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Poem is called The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed a strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that the raccoon that is fed always comes back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, and what does that even say? Age? An age? Urge. Oh, an urge. The moon enticements, it's a phase and reflects that much lower light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in my eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto something newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlov conditioning, a slice of bread, and I feed myself again. Did she eat the raccoon? Is that one getting she ate the raccoon? She'll... Let's see. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, to think of it, it's some different people can relate to their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels through for me to indulge in more of my unusual hobbies. For those sorts of things, I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I'm sometimes enjoying writing about them. So why do you keep them to yourself? But because they're embarrassing, and I don't want people to make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, BGI? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we could do is respect each other in our individualities. Even it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Damn, she's happy. Let's see what's up, my best friend with the aching head. BTI? I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. And I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. Can't tell me you hadn't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What the fuck? Eh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. I'm supposed to write poems about something of my own stupid life. But somehow you make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. That's true. Like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Eh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you. Do you, Sorry? I pat Sorry head. Ah, hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sorry starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, BGI. Will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's for the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry hastily bends down to pick up a piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sorry clutches the desk beside her to support herself and her knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sorry. Yeah. I grab Sorry's arm to help her and sit at a desk. Anyway, I haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. but it's not good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. It's about bottles. I pop my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. The little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's a warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put the bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottle all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle in a straight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. After night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring the dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I opened up and in come my friends, and in they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frequently pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle, and every time I let one go, it shatters against the title between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They aren't all shouting, pleading something, but all I want to hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Honestly, it was pretty meaningful, to be honest. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, I always had a habit of getting upset with something before dropping it more than a week later. I wonder if this one's one of those times. But seeing the passion of her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's go with Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's better than either. Phew. Huh? Phew. What's that? What? Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. I got to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be good as me someday. That's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this is the kind that reminds me of that Sari's poems from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be the same way of a wavelength. Wavelength. Like my lip got so tired, I don't know why. But you never really struck me as her type. So already has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone So Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? She's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But to think of it that way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Next poem right there. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, really hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing voice my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart will pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hand is probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start liking spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. To be honest, I fucking hate spiders. Do I have an arachnophobia? No. But if I see it, I'm gonna kill that thing. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Well, yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't like what the fuck? Hope you didn't think that it was the best I could do. Oh, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues. It's much simpler than analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. That's true. Let me drink a little glass of water. Like anyone who agree on that subject of this poem is a ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to everyone that has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but something she said similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has come with weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri makes me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure that she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I don't want people to think I not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too. So look forward to it. Also, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop at the poems like I always do. Hey again, BGI. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. So maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright! It's pretty good. It makes me think that Sari like the other one that you wrote. You two are really a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's I'm just teasing. I know, it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are really super interesting people, so don't be too afraid to give them their share of time. And you talk to me not every now and then too. I'm like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just not getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I feel this one would turn out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. I feel like she wants to commit suicide. Save me? Oh, let's read this. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony and of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violet, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sing, crossing, tangent, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a violin on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Basically wraps it up because this poem was basically meaningless. Even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It was just kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space words can totally change the mood of your poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could only be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you will find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is that even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? Haha. Wow, they broke their fourth wall right there or something. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading to each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today so everyone could come up and sit in front of the room. Is it about the festival? Oh, well, sort of. Oh, do we really have to have something for the festival? It's not like we're gonna put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on the posters and I've designed some pamphlets so we could give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us that we're going to be doing for the event. I'm sorry. I thought you heard about it today already. we're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose our poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Sorry's putting it all to the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Heh. Sorry who's been coloring posters and holds up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Oh, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagine it, Yuri. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, sorry. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never had shared their poems with anyone just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole full room of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. I am so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best shot. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and the end put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings and being intimate with yourself, finding the new horizons and having fun. That's right. And as for those reasons that we're all in this club today, don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know you do. I know we all do. If that's what it takes standing in front of the classroom for 2 minutes and reciting poems, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sorry looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members, and at least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else expectant's face. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each and one of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start out by helping everyone to feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem that she has in mind of for herself. Then she stands in front of the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection of her pristine, she knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. And this sometimes she's done before, or simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Excuse me. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri's ancient glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakens as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she so suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens to Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of fierce and a confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns, and it's structured as she enunciates with the perfect timing. It must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, then we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, it's we were caught off guard that she must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and moves back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. It looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's like it's your poem. It'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sari begins her poem. Somehow it feels her soft voice was made for a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery for Sari is, but her scenery and bittersweet, her scenery. I don't know what that is. If I were to read this on paper, I'll probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it from Sari's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe that's what Sari meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into somebody I thought I knew through and through. Sari finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sari. Heh, even BGI liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sari. The atmosphere of your poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that with other poems wouldn't work with as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Atsuki? Don't make me go before BGI. It's not like I can compare you guys anyway. Might as well let BGI lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Atsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. Like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I'll stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eye on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident of my own writing, it's hard to put into energy into it. Despite the fact that once I finish, I receive an applause anyway. I'm sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works really surprisingly well when spoken loud. The word feels like they bounce up and down as if life is giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'll be better off not to make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put it on whatever face I want for other people. It's just when it's my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's how it's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you wouldn't have so much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope y'all have an idea. That's what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all of this effort to the club. It's making me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for about today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been making me really working out really nice so far, so I like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning for tomorrow, and then we will have a weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. I can't wait. I can do this? I can do this. She's like really shy and everything. Look at her. Me saying, alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find some enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. I'm impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. BGI, you ready to go, Sayuri? Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, I'm supposed to respond to that. That's okay, BGI, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I wanted to give her the note at the end of the day, you know? I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something you said from earlier. Like how we get to, Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked you to walk home with you. What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I will walk home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Given how hard it's for her to socialize, I feel awful turning her down, so... Is she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit it. Jeez, there's nothing really any point of speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sorry. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. That's the kind of thing of her fault trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. If there's something like that that makes her happy, I wouldn't hate to take that away from her. That's the way I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? You know how it goes, boys. What I feel here. The festival's coming up, so I want to express the festival, right? Explosions. Music. Happiness. Happiness, same thing as joy. Shiny portrait extreme. Shiny. The sunset. The essence. Jumpy? It could be jumpy, yeah. After image right there. Listed Town Death Inferno. Sweet. Sweet. Loud. Festival will be an adventure. Vivid tear, determination, cheek sing, poof. Insect fireflies. Dazzled. A starscape. Amazing. Valentine. A bliss. There would be games. Be like a vacation. Love. Flowers.